National security is held up very highly in the United States. Without it, we would be completely unprotected. Thankfully, here in the United States, our Constitution grants national security powers to both Congress and to the President of the United States. There are several teams working hard, day in and day out, to protect all of those freedoms that we possess here in the United States. It could even be freedoms that we take advantage of each and every day. Cybersecurity will be the focus for this paper. Cybersecurity, in my opinion, is very crucial for our country, but I have to wonder, does it fully get the job done in regards to maintaining our national security? Does it impose on our individual freedoms, or does it limit the United States citizens in any way, shape, or form? I believe that really without cybersecurity, our country would not be able to fully function or even let alone protect its people. Cybersecurity is the practice of defending computers, servers, mobile devices, electronic systems, networks, and data from outside attackers. Cybersecurity is crucial because it protects private data and computer assets that connects to an organization's network. Cyber attacks could cause electrical blackouts, breaches of national security, and even interfere with our military's operations. Hackers could even go as far as making it personal. It could affect you yourself. It could, your medical records could be hacked, your banking information, your social security number, or even passwords that you have to your emails or social media accounts. Some cybersecurity hacks, though, can reach as far as having to deal with malware, emotet, denial of service, man in the middle, phishing, SQL injection, and password attacks like I had mentioned earlier. Hackers could even go to the extreme and interfere and hack missiles, because that's how missiles are ran here in the United States. It's softwares and programs that are ran to run them, so those could be hacked, and it could be used to attack another country, and then the United States would be looking like the culprit when they weren't at all. They were hacked, but it's how it would make it look to other countries. So it could cause a lot of strife, even wars with other countries with the United States if this were to happen. There are so many things that could happen in general just because the United States relies so heavily on technology to keep our country secure and running. For cybersecurity in particular, I do believe that it gets the job done. Like it was stated before, since the United States relies so heavily on our technology to fully protect, run, and serve its people, there has to be certain security measures made in order to protect all that we are investing into our technology. With technology comes loopholes. These loopholes are where hackers could find a way to weasel their way into national security secrets or our personal information, like I said before. It takes very smart individuals to hack. So that would tell me that it's going to take very smart individuals to stop the hacking. In the United States alone, I do believe that our cybersecurity is the best in the world, just because we have so many assets, so many national security secrets that we have been able to maintain for so many years. And yes, there have been times to where we've come close to having our information, taken away from us and possessed by another country, but we still have been able to maintain our national security through it all. There are only so many hacks that someone can try with the technology that we have, because with hacks comes new knowledge, new ways to prevent things. So it could come to a point to where, yes, we could prevent every type of hack there is, but nowadays in 2020, our technology has increased and grown at a high rate of speed. And so with the growth in technology comes more hacks that could happen. So our cybersecurity needs to be held up so high so we can make sure that when those new hacks come through, we take care of them and protect the American people. For this body of law in particular, I firmly believe that it does not limit our individual rights and freedoms. To put it bluntly, cybersecurity actually does the opposite. Instead of imposing on them, it protects them. Every single day, there are those that want to take all of that away from us. So we have to have a strong team of people who have been highly trained. They're professionals. They've had years and years of schooling, and they're fully just fluid in this area of national security law. They need to be trusted, and they need to be really appreciated here in the United States due to all that we are faced with each and every day that we do not see. It doesn't make the news headlines. It's something that, if we aren't seeing it, then we kind of don't think about it much. But cybersecurity is something that even when you think it's not going to happen, it very well could. Although I am a diehard American, I truly believe that we should value our cybersecurity more so in a sense than our individual rights and freedoms. I'm not saying that we should have all those taken away, but what I'm saying is that we're already protected in the Constitution of the United States. Freedom to privacy, just our individual rights in general, our natural rights that each United States citizen is born with, we're protected. So since we know that we are protected and we have an administration that upholds our Constitution and hasn't gotten rid of it or even thought about getting rid of our Constitution, which would be very difficult to do, that would lead me to believe and to really think that we should hold our cybersecurity up high and to really focus on that, because our rights and freedoms could be easily taken away. We have never been limited before in America, and I don't believe we've had cybersecurity for so long, they haven't limited us yet, so why would they? I think of it as someone who is going to do bad is going to do it regardless whether I want them to or not. If you're up to no good on the internet and cybersecurity gets a hold of you, then maybe you shouldn't have been doing what it was or whatever it was that you were doing. I do understand some people's beliefs that it can be intimidating to know that our cybersecurity knows everything that we do, whatever. But you signed up to have a cell phone. You couldn't believe that the United States would let everyone have access to such a broad web browsing, just everything. There's the dark web, there's our social media accounts, there's just the internet in general. It is so broad, and there has to be certain measures made and precautions taken, because it could be the littlest thing that someone's doing and it could lead to something huge. Even though it doesn't seem like they're doing something that would be that bad, it could lead to something that is huge, and it's a domino effect, and it causes our country to crumble. So the United States should be the first to know, after considering 9/11, that our national security is what really is just this line drawn, national security on one side and being fully possessed and taken control of by another country. Our national security protects us. And if cybersecurity has to go through all of these extra precautions that we may think, oh no, we're being imposed on, no. Our cybersecurity has to do what they have to do in order to protect all of us, because it's not just about me. It's about the United States as a whole. Every citizen, just everything about it has to be protected. And for national security and thinking about the bodies of law that are within it, I do believe that cybersecurity gets the job done. It doesn't limit or prevent a United States citizen from completing their day-to-day task or impose on their freedoms. It protects. And that's how it should be known, and it's just how everyone should see it as, I do believe. So, thank you.